abandon me and want it more than anything else, I will be there for you. But you would have passed through hell without anybody knowing. Let me tell you the deception in our world today. As long as I want to prove to loved ones, say I am strong or I have one kind of intellect, that is wayo. I want to prove wayo, not wisdom. I will fail myself. Now I will miss my targets, honestly speaking. Before your very eyes, see, when I first bought these seats, I bought these seats in 90. Dominion is here, he was a witness. See them. To get equal this size, now you need 3 of these seats to make one. Okay, look at them. Look at them. These are the weak ones. The weak ones of this, they're about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the drummer to be able to sit. You know how many years? These seats are about 30 years old with us in Springs of Family. Before, when you come here, you will see them piled up. I bought them close to 1,000 in piece. Then they were selling them for 150 naira. One of these one now is about 5,500. And if you sit on the new one to bring them, it will break and fall you. So you need 3 of that. So which means that you will put about 15,000 seats for one person. You see the journey. Nigerian currency has gone out of order because of what is going on. Now, the same way when you devalue your oil and your reputation, you know, reputation is temporal, but character is permanent. Reputation is just a temporary thing. So somebody say you are a good person, but it gets something inside you that people don't know. When it comes out, everybody say, now you be this. God came to Cain and said, Cain. You and Abel are 2 different persons. You are 2 different persons. Abel did the right thing. He hit the nail. And immediately I came to him. Hear this, everyone. I want to round up from here. Everybody has a supervisory spirit. And let me tell you, it is not your prayer that will help. It is the altar that is supervisory. They are always like this. You see, what did you see me do? While the choir was ministering, you see me move to the communion table. You see them standing there. That's exactly how these angels behave. They are always there. If you don't do the right thing, honestly, whether it will take you 100 years, you will remain in one place. They have been given instruction from heaven. When MAJI does this, do this. When he does this, do this. When he does this, do this. And maybe 90 years will pass. I have not done one out of them because I had just want to please myself and please Lazarus. They will be watching. But one thing they will not allow, the Father will say, don't allow them to be killed. I want them to come back to me. That was what David did with Absalom. The fact that Absalom is coming after me, his father, he said, don't kill him, I beg. Deal gently with him. Joab said, wait, this boy is not about to sleep. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, we dey inside bush. David did sleep. We now, as he was running, he went, his donkey took him through the woods, and one of the wood that was like this cut his neck and hung him in between. Over. And one of the soldiers that was pursuing after him, when he reached there, the words of David came to his heart. Deal gently with my son. The soldier held and he went back. He went and told Joab, Joab, I saw that boy. He said, where is he? Where is he? Did you kill him? He said, no, I remember the words of the king. Joab said, what? Sure! That is the law of karma. Whatever you sow, it will come back. One man, if it was Joab that said, no, I won't kill you, everybody in Israel wouldn't have killed Absalom, but he was not the one. It was a lesser officer that is under his command. Listen, don't allow the commander himself to judge you. When they killed him, he blew the trumpet immediately. Everybody was still going out. No, not be them in the trouble. We have killed the trouble. Let's go back home. So Joab now knows say king will be trouble. But yes, they now say, Ahinoam, it's not time for you to send. Ahinoam can run like a jet. Cush is Africa. He is very slow, and you see how we are still coming. We are still coming like snail. If anything touch us, we'll go back. The spirit of Africa. And like this will be. We'll come this way. We'll come this way. When anything touch us, we'll go back 10 steps backward. Before we reach there again, it has taken so many years. That is our problem in Africa. And may you listen to the voice of the Almighty and change your pattern. Whatever decision you're taking, take it now. I'm finished. They are thoughts. They are thoughts. Okay. We have touched Old Testament. Let's go to New Testament. Ananias and Sapphira, until they ate the money they promised the Lord, their mind no sense. Judgment. Said, me that me promised it, they destroyed it. Now listen, don't plan anything you have committed into the hands of the Lord and convert it to take it back to yourself. It's not your own. That's the danger. I'm going to talk about like me just a higher direction. That's what people don't know. Especially back that you give the Lord something, you are the one that is going to stand between you and the Lord to take money. That's what Ananias and Sapphira did. Everybody was bringing things at the apostles' feet as their own contribution. At the apostles' feet. I know this generation terrible. How they were given the offerings. Everybody will make sure that apostle and touch it. And Ananias, they sit down with him while they are always together. And how much have we paid? They say, you know, since 2021 we have put that land for sale and nobody buy it. Let's give it to the Lord. And how much was the land going there? The land was going for $5,000. 2021, $5,000. The moment they said, I have given this land to the Lord, the father blew it. A billionaire came and said, I want to pay 500 million for this land. And I said, yes, okay, no bargain. He paid. Whose land is it? But you know they went and cut out. I have thoughts of good. You can't change my goal. You are shortchanging me. He wants to even make love to you. Okay, Matthew, when you go to camp, you want to make love to her at night. You know that's how my message is. And you go see say camp pull her at night. But sometimes you will jump from the bed, go inside bathroom, then now go wear trousers. Come back, tie the wrapper. How you go? You, even that thirst will quench. Now one anger will begin. It's a secret power in women. If a woman is nursing grudges against her husband, she dey wait for you for bed. You know, say when Bibi begins to cry from the west, when this boy begins to cry, you have two brains, this one and this one. This one they hear prayer, this one no they hear prayer. A woman knows where to get the husband. It's not the money. No. Now when the guy come. Now that day we see how they move, we behave like saying, head don't scatter. And now one story, this boy had not been satisfied. You think God made mistake? And that's the reason why the moment a man will meet you, as long as we are in this life, you will lost after the opposite side. But just be careful to manage it well. There's nothing wrong. There's no prayer on it. There's no scriptures. There are things I am doing, I am checking over scriptures. There's no scriptures that you will see it. They are just moral guides to help you manage. When it comes to sexual intercourse, the Bible is very, very, even if it was the translators that omitted information, the Father is always very articulate when it comes to that. Go to New Testament and then hear what he said. That's why he began to mention them one by one. He called them. Be careful with your thoughts. Don't marry anybody you will suffer and torment. Stop tormenting each other. That marriage is not good. That's not what the Father wants. The marriage is love. Finally, his love is like this. As long as Lazarus does not say, I am okay, don't bring again, love does not cease. That's how love is. Love is an affection. Love is not eros. It is the affection that gives birth to eros. And what's eros? Sex. If there is no affection, don't marry. Because after you and your husband don't marry, Rachel, and they wait for you. When you don't marry, the affection, the affection, don't be said. You get one time that 1 month, 2 months, that nobody even meet each other. What if that affection is not there? You will feel as if you just send him, send her. Have you ever saw one of the comedies of a lady? It's going viral. I think it's a true story. She called a massage to come and massage her body in her sitting room. And not once, not twice, the husband wouldn't like it. And let me tell you one truth with a human body. There are 32 spots in a woman, from the crown of her head to the soles of her feet, that once you mistakenly touch one, you turn her on. Whether she's born again, they speak fire from heaven. You don't see all these Igbo women, juju priests. She would struggle with the man that came for help in her shrine. She won't fall in love with him. Meanwhile, the girlfriend would shake her and say, why did they look? How do they call them that? Wine. Why they look wine like that? And wine too will they fall. Overnight, wine will appear at the other side and show the other lady power. So even wine, when they start singing, her body is a human being. Be careful. Be careful. Thoughts. When that guy rises, no management. And for our thoughts to meet spirituality, don't over spiritual. We read the scripture. Don't be over spiritual. Don't be over. Be within the ambience of the rich. That is love. Give your neighbor water. Deborah, that video once again, then we pray. The video. Listen to this woman that is talking negatively. Check that sound. Give us sweet sound, please.
Excuse me, God. Listen, I don't know where this conversation is headed. However, I don't think I have the strength for that argument. So that's why, you know.
Adjust the sound.
That's stressing you. Some burden.
See, that's not what I'm saying. You know what, just quiet.
When I say there's a casting down, there's a lifting up for me. Your word.
Job 22:29. So
You're my child.
you're my child.
Exactly what? The economy.
What about the economy?
God, really? You are the all-knowing God. Can't you see how damaged the economy is? It is affecting my business. I can't even afford 3 square meals. My children can't go to school anymore. I can't even afford the little things. And you are the all-knowing God. You know, has not come to pass in my life.
I am provision, your provision, and I've been there for you, sir.
Pause it.
You know what?
Pause it here.
Look at you.
Pause it. Exactly this is what I want to do. Everybody, you see that? She just answered, I am your provision. The Father had provided everything for everybody, but you can't see, you can't. That's why we have scammers everywhere, 419 everywhere, cheats, deceit. Somebody can abuse your character and put you to a place you don't qualify. Here, continue.
Look at you. Look at you.
Yes, that was me some months ago when I was just coming back from the market. My dear, I'm just coming back from the market now. Everything has gone up. Everything is expensive. The economy has gone bad. The country is gone. This one is affecting my business. So my business will be affected definitely. No hope. It's crying for help. I can't come out of this. So everybody will call it. Even my children, their school fees going up like this. I'm not sure I'll see money to pay.
Pause it.
No hope, eh?
This is where we are. And the angel, our supervising angel, is by hand. As you are saying those things, they can't help. This is how we treat God. He has sent angels. And what do you say? Let's share the grace. Surely, have you cared to ask for his goodness and mercy? And then you even say boldly, shall follow me. See her, she's following. When I saw this drama, I said the person who put this drama knows scriptures. This is expressions of it. And this one will demonstrate for the Father. You can't come into his presence. Okada used to be 50 naira. Now it's 300. He's there. When it was 50 naira, he had for you per that drop 1,000 naira. Each of that, have you demonstrated? They will always go back and say, the Spirit of the Lord said to me, when your ministering angels around you, you have not used them. I have counted for this church about 32 angels every day. The 2 on top are your own, each person. So if we are 100 worshippers here, multiply it by 3. He is not this unorganized father. That's not who he is. Administrations are being learned from him all over the world. He owns it. What are you talking about? We use it against him. There was a day Coco stood up here and told us this because she had been, Coco, the person who brought you to this church, is she still here? The day she came and spoke, we stood here with her, the pulpit was down, I told her, I said, go to sleep. Spring Supply is a place for everyone to be built. We don't take advantage of people here. We don't. From zero, I finished the Hebrew lectures yesterday in Karu, and one of the vibrant prayer, he came to me and said, sir, everything you say from the lecture beginning in this Hebrew is mine. It was just yesterday I knew he can't read and write. Then I remember some people here who not read or write. Those letters entered into the brain. Then I showed him one of the letters that goes to the brain and what he will pray into the brain. And I walked away. Then he will read from Psalms 119. I have understanding more than my teachers. I have understanding more than the ancient. How? He lives in you. How comes that you just go and pray before this God and he cannot answer you. The problem is, the complaint you are bringing before him, Isaac, the angel is standing like this with you. He put his hand like this. It's because I'm a physical human being. That's why they feel me. I mean, you can't feel it. You know what? These thoughts are changing by what you see, what you smell, what you say, what you hear, and what you think. The feeling from the neck down to the foot will change. Change it. Finally, finish it.
Everywhere, everybody, Lord, feel out.
Our words are conflicting your words. There is no place for me here.
There's just some problems only God can.
Alright, stop it. Give me the second video. That's what we're going to be using this year. Give me the second video. This one cannot even walk. He can't stand. See this. But his thought is different. He just finished warming his food. If you are the one in this situation, Ezekiel, how would you do this? Somebody will be packing you, have it? Somebody will be feeding you. These are two thoughts. One who is a full human being doesn't know what to do with himself. Another person who is almost a dead piece. See what he's doing. This is the power of thoughts. It is now time for him to eat. He can't eat sitting down. He has to take another position.